What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup. It's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Sunday night primetime is off and running. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 31-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Williams on the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He'll get it at the 9. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here's Swift on second down. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, Williams. This is brought in, big gain here for Loveland. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Toss play, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Get set, get set.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 40 on second down. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. That's completed out to the right. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. On is Moody for the extra point.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Williams from the gun. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
To Luther Burden. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will get this inside the 30.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Escapes his grasp. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. BAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Khalil Herbert's on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Khalil Herbert on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third down, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run it with Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down, Williams to throw. That's Perry on the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, Loveland has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
33 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And a shotgun to give to Swift. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to run again with Swift. Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. And the 49ers get to it. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. Now hang on, because this is big. Their quarterback shaken up on that play, and they need him with the postseason just around the corner. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. First throw for the backup now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 49ers' 43-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Just couldn't find Rome Odunze there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams to throw. That's to Odunze again. For the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Play action now with Purdy. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball. Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Herbert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is Loveland working the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
Here's Williams again. He set up the screen here to Swift. Has room into the secondary. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. He will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
On 3rd down, Purdy gets it to him on the screen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Watch out!
Now try it right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hands up! 18!
Off the play fake, Purdy. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown! Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
31, Bears 28.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast. One play action. Williams buying some time right. He'll go all the way across the field here. He's got it at the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
49ers 31. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. The window to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is another incompletion. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
Javon Dexter on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. That'll be the first and more. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers needing 4 points. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Now it's McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Bears 35.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here he is to throw. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears 1st down.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Cakes. More trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
They stick with McCaffrey. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
The tackle by Quan Alexander. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop